Philly sports, love and pain. I'm Dave, and that's Kenny.
Fill me up, Trey Turner. My cup is empty.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yo, the Phillies
Suck.
are, putting some people on notice right now. Holy shit.
Man, I don't even know.
It's amazing what a couple cheers can do.
I still... Can you imagine being against that? And now
Can you
against
imagine still being against
Man.
it? There's people that are still against it. It's so stupid.
Lorenzen didn't look great. Didn't look... Well, he looked all right.
He's been
What I expected. The no-hitter was kind of anomaly.
The no-hitter was absolutely an anomaly, right? Like we all knew that, right? I mean, I hope everybody knew that.
I know that you see the alley guy like subtweeted me without tweeting me.
No, did he really? Are we seriously still in a war?
No, not really, but he was like, some people said that Lorenzen was better than Noah, fucking clown. And like,
wait
if you think for
wait
a
second for the boys.
Oh, mommy.
All right, sorry, go.
If you think for 1 second that A, I'm serious. B, I'm serious.
Yeah, if anybody ever gets into an argument with Kenny,
oh yeah, it's not good for you.
Just know that he's got pretty much like one toe in the serious pool. Unless he starts calling you Delco trash or something like that, then he means business and it's real.
Yeah, fuck you.
Kenny trolls me like every day in the text. Every day. He sets the bait, and I'm like the little mouse coming around the corner, and I take the bait.
Some would say it's an art form, right? Some would say it's an art form.
Trey Turner looking to impregnate Kenny.
Wish.
Hottest August. I mean, dude, 313, and that's not even including tonight. So it's probably.
And we're not just talking about his bat. We're talking about his looks, baby girl.
He got that flow. He got that lettuce coming out of the hat.
The Phillies have to be one of the most attractive teams in the league. I don't even care what that sounds like. I'm comfortable enough in my masculinity. Think about it.
This is a no judgment zone, Kenny. So I don't give a fuck.
I mean, think about it. Though. JT, Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, people. My sister-in-law is goo goo gaga over Nick.
Nick Castellanos with the triple button down.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, did you see him undoing the top button on Rojas's jersey the other day?
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny.
So good, dude. Yeah, this team is. I said this a long time ago. I don't even know if I said it on the podcast because I say it all the time, so I don't remember what I say here or not. This team is like a vibe team. That if one of them starts to hit, they all hit. If one of them goes into tank and looks like Embiid sulking out there, they all go into tank.
Don't ever speak of Embiid on this podcast again.
Embiid, listen, we will talk about Embiid, but not right now because we have more important things to talk about, like this Phillies hot streak, dude. And
this is crazy, right? Like what you hear right now is gonna blow your fucking brain cells.
Are you going to compare them to last year?
Oh my God, they're 20 times better than last year. It's not even close.
That's debatable.
Dude, they have better relievers. They have better fucking hitters. Nick is hitting. Baum is into like a fucking perennial. They're all hitting 300. Baum, Stott. You know what I mean?
Do you just mean like the feel is better or
they're
like
a better fucking team? Who did they lose? That is concerning for you going into trying to make another run. You can't even argue that the bullpen got better. It did. Sir Anthony would be your only dip, and I think he'll figure it out. So who else? Who did they lose that you're like, oh my God, if they really had this person,
they didn't lose. No, they didn't lose any like earth-shattering guys, but they lost Eflin. He's decent. They lost. Yeah, I'm not going to mention Gibson. That's not mentionable, really.
Well, I mean, he did pitch well enough to be like, okay, he could out of the bullpen. He looked good. I would put him in there. I mean, they don't have Hoskins, but you do have Turner, and Turner's better than Hoskins. 100% Hoskins versus 100% Turner. You're taking Turner every time.
Well, yeah, but as far as like lightning in a bottle,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But we don't know that, yo.
No, we don't. We don't.
Look at the World Classic. You know what I mean? The World Baseball Classic. That was lightning in a bottle moments for Trey Turner, and we're still not sure that Hoskins isn't going to be available.
I know it's possible.
And these fucking people that are like, don't play him under those circumstances. Should he play?
If you say that, you're a complete idiot.
The only thing you could go 2% agreement on that, because then that means Schwarber is absolutely playing left field and he's absolutely going to cost you a run. He will. It's just inevitable.
Yeah, but he's going to absolutely get you 3.
Like, yeah, I agree. Listen, I agree.
Like the whole Kyle Schwarber thing is hilarious. And if you, I know it's not you, but there are people out there that still bang this drum like that he can't play. You got to stop. You just got to give up on it. Like,
I mean, he most certainly cannot play left field.
Oh, no. That's not what I mean. He absolutely sucks in the field. There's no question.
I mean, he's the worst outfielder in MLB.
But dude, listen to these stats, right? Listen to this. He's got 30. This doesn't count today. So
did I send this to you?
You might have what? I don't know. What do you? I can't see.
It's the 2 pictures of Schwarber.
Oh yeah, you did. They're like basically identical to what he did last year. Aside from batting average, which isn't on there, but that's fine, right? So
why would it be on it? It's a pro fucking stat here, buddy. We're not gonna.
Yeah, I know.
We're not gonna dog him.
Yeah. So 36 homers, right? And I don't know if that counts tonight.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
37.
So all right. So this is as of before today, right? 36 homers. He had 10 of those homers happened in the first inning.
First pitch.
10 well, I don't know how many are first pitch, but first play of the game, 4 of them. 4 of them first play of the game. 1 walk-off. And you know how many of the 36, everybody talks shit on him for his fucking homers. You know how many of them took the lead? 16.
50%.
Fucking half of his homers
did we
change the game literally.
Did we talk about I mean, you're totally right. I talk so much that I don't remember. But did we talk about how people were saying that home runs were rally killers? Did we talk about this?
No, we didn't talk about it. You mentioned it, but like in passing, we didn't really talk about it.
What? I mean, I don't. Oh, we did. We talked all over the phone. I don't believe that can be true because, like, you want the run.
Well, like, what's the argument for that? Like, what's the argument that it is a rally killer?
Because then there's no momentum for the team, and now there's no one on the base path, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But like, I would take listen,
no. Dude.
If you lose by 1 run or lose by 2 with the bases loaded, what's the fucking difference?
Would you agree with this? A home run is similar to like a well-timed fight in hockey. As far as momentum, like
okay.
twofold. Saying that a home run doesn't give your team momentum is fucking dumb.
It's weird.
That's
a
dumb.
Weird argument.
You literally just changed the score of the game with 1 swing. How's that not give you momentum? Especially if you're home. The fucking crowd goes insane. How do you not get momentum from that?
That's a big rally. That's a big inning rally.
That killed the rally there.
They were only down 7, and now they're down 6.
Who says that?
What
were you going to say about the hockey thing?
I don't want to say it because I'm going to get criticized.
Just say it.
I think fighting in hockey is overrated. I don't think it really needs to be there.
No, I could get down with that.
Don't get me wrong. When I was like a 24-year-old fanboy getting fucking rock hard at fucking Gap in Phoenixville with Jake, yeah, that shit was cool. But like now, I'm just like, I don't know. That's someone's brain in there, man. I can't explain it. Like
I think that the fights. I mean,
I can count on my hand 2 times where I think that a fight has altered the course of a game. And I'm not even sure.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I know, of course. But I'm saying, like, I think a noticeable jump in the team, right? And I couldn't tell you. I know, like, they're in my brain, but they're so far in the back that, like, I couldn't tell you, like, piece for piece of it. But I know I could visualize it. Like, I see it right now.
I could get down with like the whole like get fighting out of hockey. Like I totally get that. But
Jay's gonna lose his shit when he listens. Jay is going to be really fucking offended that this conversation even happened.
No, I think it needs to stay because it absolutely swings momentum. But it can't be the kind where it's like, yo, Jim, you want to go? You want to go, dude? You want to go? All right, let's go. It can't be that. It's got to be the in the moment. You're fucking standing up for your captain who just took a fucking shot to the head. Whatever it is. That shit changes momentum. It 100% does. I don't care what anybody says.
There is one play.
Just like a home run.
I don't even know why we're on hockey, but this is fun. There is one particular play that is in my brain, etched for the rest of my fucking life. I've never been so fucking hype in my life. The Claude Giroux shift in the playoff where he just fucking destroyed Crosby.
Well, and he was on a mission that whole shift.
And then a whole fucking piss missile, top right corner of the net. Oh, I was in Pittsburgh.
Ripped it.
Yeah, I
remember that shit.
Fucking fun, man. Oh, what was me?
It's so funny how things like that just stick.
I can still envision him hitting him so hard, losing his balance and smashing his back against the board in the corner right before the bench. I'll tell my kids that and the shift, the Mike Richards shift.
Oh yeah,
where he did he obviously did a bump of cocaine before he.
He was on his toes the whole time.
Oh my god, dude! What a fucking play! See, like that's why like hockey don't get enough credit, but when hockey's bad, hockey's bad.
Hockey's coming back though.
I agree.
Hockey's coming back.
I'll tell you what.
So listen, while we're on the subject of like when the sports are bad, let's talk about this because I think you're on the same team as me, but I'm not sure. Eagles fans that have no place at Phillies games. Especially
you get so mad over this.
It's because it's dude, honestly, it's like a fuck you to the team. Like, so that's the point of it, right? Like if the Phillies suck, which they sucked for a long time.
11 years.
If you wanted to go down there in 2013 when this Phillies were completely shit and you wanted to give an Eagles chant because your boys are having drinks and shit. Yeah, fucking right. Because who cares about the Phillies? Because you don't deserve it. But when you're on a fucking playoff ride and you're doing Eagles chants, that's fucking embarrassing.
It's a football fucking team first city, man. It's football first.
That's so embarrassing. And if you believe that that's good, you're embarrassing. You're an embarrassment.
Listen, I don't care nearly as much as you do. You won't see me do it because I think it's fucking shitty. Yeah. But this is funny you say this. So like for the longest time, Jay and I had like partial season tickets. Like Jay and I have been around the block down there at Wells Fargo.
Yeah, man.
And there was a point where like I used to just eviscerate the shoot guy. You know, the guy that yells shoot, Shoot. Yeah. So I used to just I'd find that guy in our crowd and I would just fucking stare at him and the whole game I would just go shoot. And then we're at a game.
No, what about the hit somebody? What's worse? What's worse, the shoot guy or the hit somebody guy?
Shoot the guy's the worst. But
okay,
all of a sudden, I turned into the shoot guy.
Oh no!
Yeah, and I was like shoot, and then I looked over at Jay and I was like, oh no! I've morphed into the one thing I hate more than anything in the world.
Is it an age thing?
No, I just think that I was playing the villain for so long that I have now donned the cape. I'm confident that's what I trained my brain. Do you know what I mean? I trained it to just to know to say the shoot, and it's embarrassing, and I am not going to tell my kids.
That is hilarious.
The shoot's the worst fucking guy. And then one time Jay and I were there, and this one guy, it was against the Devils, and who's that annoying pest on that team? Like Woods or something? I forget his name. But he was like, step on their throat and fucking slice it. And we were like, holy shit, bro. They're up 8-3. Fucking chill. Jesus
That's
Christ.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
I miss it, though.
I can't wait for hockey to come back, dude. I can't wait. It's going to be great. And we'll have to pull some strings and get down to a game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it won't be difficult. If I can remember, I had 10 tickets for my birthday. We would have went last year.
Amen. So yeah, no, hockey's coming back. I just felt like there was a parallel there, with hockey.
No, there is. And listen, the chant, it is what it is. I don't really love it. I don't really care though enough to put
immediately gets under my skin when I hear it.
Yeah, because you're right though. Like that's for like the dog days of summer when
That's
the
like when your
fucking
team
Phillies are
sucks.
300 games or under 500. I'm watching Maikel Franco at third base.
Yes, exactly.
Did you know Harper played with Franco? Did you know that?
What, like his first year?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of hard to remember how direct.
Is he even in the MLB anymore?
I don't think so. He went on. He moved on, but then I don't know where he ended up.
I feel like he was on the Twins or the Guardians.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say the Indians. So
yeah. Whoa.
No. Well, no.
Whoa.
Wait, hold on a second. Seriously, hold on? Stop. Seriously, this is serious. Aren't we allowed to call them the Indians if they were the Indians when it was the Indians?
I don't give a fuck what you call them. It's the Guardians.
No, I'm being serious.
Trash can fucking name.
Yeah, sure, of course. I don't care about that.
Bring back the Redskins while we're at it.
Whatever.
Seriously, like look, see, the Indians.
Such a. I mean,
it was
Souderton.
It was the
Souderton football. The Souderton High School is the fucking Indians.
It was the mascot. Let's just call it what we call it. It was the fucking racist ass.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Look.
Color me what you want to color me. I still think it was a great fucking mascot. I understand. I get it. It offends, but it was a fucking great mascot. It was
great. Like great. Why though?
It was just great looking aesthetically. Like you know what I mean. Like it was funny. I enjoyed him, but I get why he had to go.
Maikel Franco, out of the league. His last season was with the Nationals in 2000 last year.
So he might come back for one more year and play like a Josh Harrison role. Who?
Well, he should try to come back so he can get that MLB pension. He got 9 years of service.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try.
He should try to come back.
Yeah, what's up with the Angels? You can't do that.
They just like waived their entire team before.
You can't go all in and then go, well.
Weird, right?
Like,
if you're Mike Trout, what are you thinking right now?
I'm a dumbass motherfucker for re-signing here. And you know what? The reason he didn't come to Philly is because we treat him like a god around here, even though he doesn't do none.
You need to stop.
No,
you really need to stop. You are out of your fucking mind. Go look at any website you want with stats on it. Just go look at it. Go look at it. He's won the MVP 3 times.
I don't give a flying fuck. Has he won the MVP?
How is he? What has he not
won the MVP here? No. He gets a fucking $1.5 million.
No. I hear that. You're saying that he shouldn't be treated like a god in Philly.
Correct.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, fucking A, man. If I have to see Slay give him one more goddamn fucking football, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Yeah, how many fucking footballs you need, dude?
Fucking guy, man.
He's got some dope seats, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think he pays for them? Seriously, like, do you think the Eagles make him pay for them, or I don't think anyone pays for their seats. I really don't.
They probably don't. They probably compliment.
Right? They have to.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of making him pay for that?
Because they make us dumb motherfuckers pay.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I guess the point is like, why? You know?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're picking up the slack for them not fucking paying.
Are we? No, listen. He might be paying. He might be. Maybe it's $1,000 a seat. I don't know. Whatever. He doesn't give a fuck about money.
I would. We need Jay because Jay does that fucking ticket scalping. Jay, just shoot me a text. I need to know. I bet you those tickets are 5 to 10K. I bet you.
Hold on a second. Jay is chiming in on YouTube.
I knew my little friend would be listening.
Jay will be on next week, and it's gonna be fireworks next week. Yes. So now, I mean, what do you think? You think they're 1,000? I'm not.
I think they're 5K.
No, I'm not talking about the scout price. I'm talking about the fucking face price.
Well, face tickets for where Jay has tickets above the Miller Lite deck, like to the right there. They're like $85.
Right. So $1,000 for a field seat sounds right.
Yeah, $1,500 seems more relative.
Okay. So yeah, they probably do charge him. It's not that much money.
Yeah, now that I say it out loud, but I bet you if you're a dumb motherfucker and try to buy them off of the SeatGeek, you'd be paying tens.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get fucking railed on that. Yeah, no.
You're gonna look like Monica Lewinsky. Too soon?
Too soon. We should also while we're here, we actually are everywhere. We're on every sport. We literally touched every sport.
Touch them all.
We already touched them all. Aaron Nola.
I'm not apologizing.
No. He's done what he's done. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to forgive and forget. I'm very good at that.
Going into the playoffs, or like moving forward and getting signed and come back.
Oh no!
Right.
Listen. What? Okay. So you remember this? I'm sure of it. What was the original report of what he wanted going out? What was the report? 350, I think.
It was north of 300 million.
Okay, so I'm not comfortable giving him that. Even if he pitches. So here's the problem, and this might be a hot take.
No, I'm not either.
No, I know that. But like what I saw in the World Series concerned me. Yes. From Nola and from Wheeler, and I think the Phillies also saw that, and that's why we still have a 6-man rotation. I think we're still going to have a 6-man rotation. I mean, obviously, playoffs and shit, that shit's going to get tight, right? Like, you don't have an option. But I think leading up to the playoffs, there's no reason that they don't let these guys rest that extra day. And, dude, Nola ran out of gas, Wheeler ran out of gas. And it's because they had to pitch so fucking well. Listen, I don't care what anyone says. The bye is so important. It is in baseball. I don't agree with football. I don't think it fucking matters. These guys their bodies are really conditioned. And we're not talking about like, oh, it's hard on Harper or it's hard on, Stott or whatever. It's hard on two people, the pitchers and the catchers, right? So extra.
Well, wait. Hold on a second. You said a lot of things here. Did you just say the bye week doesn't matter in football?
No, of course it does, but I don't think it's like a perennial. Yeah, it's huge. I get your point, but rest-wise, I don't think it really matters unless you have a hurt situation, right, where he was hurt and he needed another week.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's like most likely by the end of week 18, you probably got
beat up. I just think baseball for pitchers is more important. Not to. We had the stretch Wheeler, right? Wheeler had to pitch the Cardinals games.
Yeah.
So and baseball, listen. Baseball's fucking hard. Throwing a ball at a consistent speed for 100 pitches, roughly, you know what I mean, is a difficult task. So a bye and giving them an extra day will allow them to not be fatigued in the World Series. And to spin it all the way back to your point, what I have seen from Nola this year is not enough for me to be like, he can get $350 million. Even if he were to pitch lights out, we'll just take his last start because that's what we need from Nola. It was his last start. Okay? Even if
his last start was almost perfect. So, I mean,
fine, find a happy medium. What is a good medium game?
All I want is a quality start.
Okay.
I want 6 and 3.
How many? 3. There's 30 games left, right?
30 games left. That sounds close.
And if my math is correct, and I'm not a genius, 5 more starts, right? Roughly.
5 or 6. Yeah.
Okay, so if he gives you 4 out of 6 quality starts, and then in the playoffs he gives you a dud, and then 2 quality starts, 3 quality starts, whatever gets you to the finish, he's probably worth $280 million, $250. And I would be comfortable with that decision, knowing career-wise, he's always given up home runs. Always. I mean, the man is a fucking freeway for home runs.
Well, I think that you're over on that. I think that he's going to get like 125. I think he's going to get like a 5-year deal.
For 125?
Yeah, like 25 a year for 5 years.
Oh, I do that.
I would do it too.
You don't have an option. But when you start 200, 250, you got to see.
I'm not signing any pitcher for 10 years. Like, there's literally not one that I would do it.
Has anyone?
I wouldn't.
No, I mean, like, has anyone gotten that contract? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so. So, like, like 5 years is a long fucking time, dude.
I agree.
So, like, I'm looking at 5 years, 25 million. It's fucking more than fair if you look at the comps, you know, like.
But I mean, he is a home run animal, and the thing is,
especially this year.
And what scares me, the pitch clock is no longer an excuse for anyone. Okay, now I don't know if you watched what happened with
stupid pitch clock.
I don't know if you. Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. It's August. It's literally September.
I still fucking hate it.
September is breathing its cold fucking air down your dick hole, and you're still talking and complaining about the pitch clock. It is fucking beyond me that we are still talking about the goddamn fucking pitch clock with you.
Well, if it wasn't so fucking terrible, then I wouldn't bring it up.
Boo fucking who, bro? Boo fucking who? Oh, they gotta be engaged with 8 seconds. What do you want them to do? The fucking mariachi? It's good for baseball. And obviously, the statistics show it. There's a direct correlation. You fucking
no, they don't. They don't. They don't show anything. Listen, you can make
pro pitch clock. Jeff Passion hurt my soul because he's pro pitch clock. You sound like a goddamn entitled bitch.
You can make any fucking set of stats fucking tell your story, okay?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, there's 600,000 more people at Phillies games this year because there's a pitch clock. Are you fucking joking? They went to the World fucking Series. He said, attendance is up year over year. Who accounts for more than 10% of the fucking increase in attendance this year?
No,
the Phillies. 600,000 people.
Two different.
None of them are going because of the pitch clock. Zero
separate things that he was talking about. Two separate things.
Zero of them are going because of the pitch clock. Zero.
I go for the pitch clock, so that's one.
You're a fucking liar. You're a liar.
I'm not.
You watch at home because of the pitch clock. That's not the same thing. Going to a game on the pitch clock is fucking annoying. It sucks. Watching it on TV, it's great.
Hard disagree.
Please explain.
What do you mean? I'm in and out. I get to go home. It's great.
What's great about that? You can't do anything.
Bro, act like you weren't waiting in lines that were through the fucking roof anyway. There's no fucking difference.
No, there's a huge difference. If you have to wait in the same line, it takes 30 minutes.
Do you know what happened? They took raw onions away, and I have not been the same.
Changed everything.
It's COVID's over. Can we get the raw onions back? We got to blow the Fanatic to get a raw onion? I don't understand.
Speaking of the Fanatic, he's doing some hard recruiting on Shohei, and I love it.
Oh, my God. And can we not fucking have the Fanatic go near that cancer pussy toad Frank the Tank from Barstool? Fuck that guy. And fuck his elephantitis legs. I fucking hate that guy.
He's got to see a doctor.
Right? He don't give a flying fuck. Have you ever seen him cook?
No, he's on a fucking glizzy tour right now. He clearly doesn't care.
Dude, I'll tell you what. The Phillies hot dogs are elite. They really are. They really are. And they have that new mustard. The hot dog mustard. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, here we go with the mustard. You're not allowed to eat yellow mustard. Don't eat yellow mustard or you're fucking peasant.
No, you're poor.
Oh, you're poor. Okay.
Yeah, and if you're using like great value yellow mustard, you're even poorer.
Well, everybody knows that.
French's. Although I do like Heinz mustard. I like Heinz.
Heinz is okay.
Heinz makes a quality product.
It does.
I'm just saying. Yellow mustard.
What's the special mustard? What is it?
I can't. Let me see if I can find it. I feel like it's that Michael Rappaport. He is the spokesperson for it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
I think it's actually called Mike's Mustard.
I think it might be. It's because like in the commercial, he curses basically in the commercial.
That guy sucks.
But yeah,
where were we?
we were talking about Nola.
No, we were farther along.
No. You were talking about Nola and money and like getting paid and pitch clock and shit like that came up. Because you're saying it shouldn't be an excuse anymore, which I agree.
Mike's amazing deli mustard.
Mike's amazing. There you go. That's
so good.
Would you say it's amazing?
Yeah, I would. I like that.
So Nola's given up 29 homers this year. It's the most he's ever given up in a season by 2.
Oh, that's what I was saying. I remember
he still has 5 or 6 starts left. So,
and saying that he's gonna figure out like, oh, next year will be different because he'll be able to figure out the pitch clock. It's been far enough into the season where you got to figure it out. And there's nothing that would make me believe that he's gonna figure it out next year if he hasn't figured it out September 1st. Right. It will be September by the next time he pitches. I think I'm correct, right? So
yeah,
he just pitched. So, to me, that's how I feel about that. Like, and I just stroked. I'm a believer in that whole thing about, well, next year will be different. Like I did it with Castellanos, and we were on that Trey Turner for sure. I mean, and obviously, clapping works. But this is one of those cases where there's no fucking way that he figures it out. He's just a lifer of piss missiles out of the ballpark. But the cool thing is that he doesn't give up many base runners. So like a lot of his home runs are just solo shots. So
the other cool thing is that he's a strikeout pitcher. And it's weird because he's not a power guy.
No,
he's a strikeout pitcher. Like
he's really an interesting case. Like he's that guy that you let go and he has success wherever he goes. But
they need to keep him.
His existence just pisses you the fuck off.
No, the problem is I think the Phillies learned their mistake. They learned from their mistake, and their mistake was billing Aaron Nola as a number 1. When they went to market to the fans with Aaron Nola,
they didn't have an option though, right? Like
I know, and that's fine. And maybe that's part of it. And they learned and they realized, like, okay, this dude's really fucking good, but he's not that guy. He's not fucking Roy Halladay. He's not fucking, you know what I mean? Like, he's not the face of your fucking franchise. He's not that guy. He doesn't need to be that guy, though.
He's a strong 3 fringe too.
Fine. That's fine.
I'm not complaining. You fucking need that.
You need that. But here's the thing. There's some concerning things about him, and it's like the more recent things. Like his fastball has lost a step. It's true. There's some stats also, that are ticking.
Fun fact. 2 things can be true, but be complete opposites. I don't know if people know that. But you can say he's a good pitcher and his fastball's lost some velocity. You can say those things. They're not disparaging.
That's true. And the other thing, I looked up his quality starts. So his career high in quality starts in the season was 2018. He had 25.
What'd he have this year?
Since then, he had 18 in 2019. 2020 doesn't count because it was COVID. 2021, he had 11.
Yeah, so he's regressing.
2022, he had 18, and then this year he has 13. So he's not on the upswing right now. Like he may have peaked. So they have to know that when they go in to sign him. He's not going to get better. Right? He's going to decline. They just have to decide how much is he going to decline. That's hard. It's hard to do.
The Phillies posted daycare on daycare crime.
That's pretty good.
Also, wait, what did he say?
They also have a problem with Taijuan Walker.
Oh yeah, that dude. I think my mom has 65 personalities. That man's got 108. He doesn't get a call from an ump and he fucking melts, bro.
They got a problem with him because you can't let him. He can't be in the starting rotation in the playoffs.
He's not a high leverage guy, bro. Which people are gonna be like, it got 13 wins. What do you mean?
I don't care. I don't care.
Wins is
I
the
don't
most
care.
useless stats in fucking baseball.
Listen, we talked this out with Jake a little bit, and we came to an agreement that wins do matter, but they are definitely not number one. Okay.
No, of course they fucking matter because they get you to like a point where you're like, well, okay, here's an idea, right? I'm just saying this. I don't know if I'm right, but if a pitcher wins, that means they had a quality start. So therefore, it fucking makes sense. But to suggest that it's the stat that matters the most is fucking asinine.
Well, here's what matters the most to me: the fact that he in the first inning has an ERA of 6.66,
and as well as oh my god, oh that hurt. I think it broke.
19.
He doesn't even care.
What did you bang your tooth?
Yeah, direct shot. That fucking hurt.
19 earned runs in the first inning.
I gotta call it in.
25 innings, 19 runs.
My tooth hurts so bad.
Can't have that.
He
even had a game where he didn't get out of the first inning. Do you remember that one?
Oh, do I remember? It's ingrained in my brain.
Now listen, that skews things, right? So I don't remember what he gave up in that game, but that obviously skews his first inning issues. But he has first inning issues, and it's not like a surprise. Like, we know that.
You can't.
He can't start.
No. You know who I do start?
Especially in the wild card round. He can't start.
No. He's better to come in off the bullpen.
But is that going to get in his fucking head? Is that going to make him fucking weird?
Well,
I love Ranger out of the bullpen. I love that. Because Ranger is fucking vicious out of the bullpen, dude. Last year, he looked like an animal coming out of the bullpen.
If they're... Oh, man, I don't know. I'm going to say this, and I don't know why. There's no reason that any of the Phillies pitchers right now can't go 6 innings.
The one that I have the most doubt in to go 6 innings is Ranger.
100% agree. You ready for this hot take? I'm almost this close to starting Sanchez in a playoff game.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
He eats up innings, and it always looks like it's going to be catastrophic, and you're like, oh my God. And then he gets out of it, and he'll give up a run or two, and then the offense will put up 300, and it won't make a difference. I'm close to starting Chris Sanchez in a playoff game.
I'm starting Chris Sanchez in a playoff game if we're up 3-0.
Fine. I still think that people want to shit all over Chris Sanchez, and I don't get it.
Nah, there's no reason to hate him. None.
Let the fucking man cook.
Yeah, there's no reason to hate that dude. Honestly, I don't know why he wasn't here to begin with.
Because they thought they had something in Bailey Fart Face.
But when they quickly realized that they didn't,
he's actually pitching pretty decently for the Pirates, but low pressure.
Well, yeah. And Derek Hall's hitting 12 home runs in August for the Lehigh Valley Iron.
Yo, I'm telling you right now. I'm serious right now.
By the way, nice stadium. I went up there last weekend. It was nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. I've been there a bunch. No big deal. If I have to watch Derek Hall make a roster,
he's going to be on the playoff roster.
Why?
Because he could pinch hit.
I like the other one better.
Who?
The one that hit the home run at his first in bat.
Wilson?
Yeah.
Did you know that if you
Did you
have one, I think it's one game or one at bat or something crazy, you get lifetime health care from the MLB? That's pretty wild, dude. I saw that the other day.
Is that don't they do that with the guy at the Dodgers? They keep re-signing him. He's got like mental health issues.
Maybe that makes sense.
No,
they wouldn't have to re-sign him. It said like you get health care.
For some reason they re-sign him and then immediately they put him on like an injured report. Yeah, something. What is the roster at now? How many players and what does it expand to? Do you know?
No, I don't know those numbers off the top of my head, but I can look it up for you. I think it's 40 right now, right?
I don't know. I'm just what do you do with panache?
Panache.
Pache, whatever it is. I don't fucking care. What do you do with
what
them?
is it? What is it? Patchy?
I think it's Pache. What do you do with them?
I like him. I like him too.
I understand that you can't play them.
It's definitely the 40, and I don't know when it expands though.
It expands on the 8th. I know that.
Well, you're not. Okay, so the active is 26, right?
Yeah.
But the expansion is 28.
So 2 extra players.
Yeah.
Which will be Panucci. And do you add a pitcher? I don't know if you add
I think it's Pache.
I don't give a fuck if it's Panache my nuts.
I'm looking it up. I don't want to disrespect the man.
I'm not disrespecting him. What do you think people say when they see my last name? Nothing.
Look at this idiot. It's Pache.
I said that.
You got it right. Pache.
I want an apology written and a formal fucking firing of your ass. What do you do with him?
I mean, you bench him. What do you mean? What do you do with him?
For who?
What do you mean for who? You bench him.
I know, but his are you comfortable putting him in the bottom of the 8th pinch hit situation? I'm fucking not.
No, man, he's like a pinch runner in the 9th inning when Kyle Schwarber just hit a double and you need somebody to go out on second base. That's him.
All right, that's actually fair. Listen, it has to be Rojas, right?
He's on the team already.
No, I'm saying like Rojas has to be the guy. If you're gonna,
he's the go-to guy, no question.
Yeah, if you're gonna split
unless he's on first base because he gets picked off all the fucking time.
He got picked off twice. He's 12 years old. Let him live.
No, it's way too many times.
I agree. I don't love it. I'm not thrilled when I see a stupid fucking pink glove and fucking flop and not hit in the bag. Also, can you wear something a little not so fucking noticeable? Fucking Travis Kelce said that everyone wears red gloves when they play them because you can get away with holding because you can't see it, right? And I think back to that, and I said, that makes fucking sense.
It does make sense.
Anyway, long story short, so what does it look like? If this was game 1 of the World Series, Schwarber's your DH, Harper's on first, Castellanos, Rojas, Marsh.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. Who you putting in left? It's either going to be Rojas or it's going to, probably Rojas. Or you put him in center and you put Marsh in left.
I think you do that.
That's fine with me.
Although, are you willing to let Rojas be the commander-in-chief of the outfield? That scares me.
There's not that much to that.
Yeah, I know, but, they certainly think there is.
Yeah, but he's got fucking speed, and he's a good outfielder.
No, that's where you want him. So then that leaves. So
you got Bohm. You got Bohm at third, Turner at short, Stott at second, Bryce at first, and JT's catching. It's a fucking solid team, man.
And then you have Amundo would be my first pinch hit bat, right?
Can you believe that this team could actually win the World Series?
No. Do you think there's an alternate universe where
they really could win?
Where they go back and the Eagles go back and we win?
They both win?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
I'll punch my dick off if that happens.
Never say never, man. It's impossible. It's almost impossible, right? But
improbable.
Very improbable. Very improbable. But the Phillies are a strong team. They can beat anyone when they play their game.
The Braves scare the shit out of me, though.
The Braves are one of the best teams I've ever seen.
And that's my whole point is that do I think they could beat them? Yes. Do I think they could carry it to 7? Yes. Do I think that they would lose momentum? Not momentum, bad word. Do I think they could lose game 7 in a heartbreaker in some situation? Yes. And that hurts me.
Right. Like game 7,
I actually put that at a stronger possibility than returning to the World Series. I just do.
But if you go down to the Braves,
also, do they not reseed in baseball?
I don't think so.
Who do we got to talk to?
Why? Because that's what makes sense. That's why.
And basketball is the wrong one, right?
So wrong. So dumb.
Yeah, baseball's right. Yeah. That's right.
Basketball is so dumb.
Well,
it's dumb.
In general, it's fucking dumb anyway.
They just set the bracket and then that's it. It goes from there. That's it.
And I'm just going to say this. It's a big reason why the Sixers haven't been out of the second round, because they always have to play the fucking inevitable finals, winner or loser.
Yeah, every time.
Every fucking time.
So, but maybe things will change this year because Ben Simmons wants to come back.
I'd take him back.
Of course you would.
Why not?
It's because you love chaos and you hate the Sixers.
What am I going to have to give up to get him back? Seriously, it's a real question.
Nothing. James Harden.
I do that trade.
No, wouldn't. I don't think it would.
I saw a nice little trade where it was Cam Johnson, Ben Simmons, and a pick for James Harden, a pick, and some probably Korkmaz. I'd do that. I wouldn't even think twice.
They would do that.
I would do that trade so fast that the line of cocaine would still be on the table.
Here's the thing: if they do that, right, and if they bring Ben back here, I actually think that it could turn into a Trey Turner situation where the crowd is like, all right, fuck it. He's here. Let bygones be bygones. Let's get behind this fucking guy. And then he turns it around and he's actually decent.
So here's the thing.
Could you fucking imagine?
Here's the thing. Is the Turner thing going to turn into now they do it everyone does it all the time?
No, I think every situation is different. I actually heard Tyrone. Listen to this one.
Oh, I can't wait.
Today on 97.5.
Did he finally figure out how to brush his teeth on his own?
Tyrone said that we should not boo anymore in any sport. He said we should not boo. We should not boo our home team anymore. You have any thoughts on that?
I mean, I have to be living in Willy Wonka's fucking chocolate factory to fucking believe that someone said that. Are you kidding me?
He said it.
Game 7 of the NBA Finals, and I get a Harden Embiid fucking performance. You better fucking believe I'm booing them off the fucking court. Boo, boo. I'd even throw a boobies in there. Boo, boobies. Fucking idiots.
No, I think the boo is necessary in sports. I think that
people are insane. People want to fucking villainize fucking Philadelphia, and it pisses me off. There's literally people at an In-N-Out burger joint in fucking California, Niners, Raiders, they weren't even fucking playing people. They weren't playing each other, and someone got prison shivved twice. They weren't playing each other. Not saying that would condone it and it would be okay, but they weren't playing each other. How does that happen? Philadelphia gets fucking burned at the stake for throwing a fucking pretzel in the air and booing a fucking drunk ass fan. I fucking hate it. The media is the worst, dude.
Yeah, but so I think that what happens is once that goes down, right, and the media drives the stake that they do, then it turns into all right, well, fuck you, we're gonna own that now, and that's what we're gonna do. And then it turns into Angelo Cataldi on WIP in the morning, getting this gaggle of Dumbos together to boo a draft pick, and then
I'm sorry. It is actually kind of funny though. Looking back, it
is funny, yeah. But it makes us look like complete idiots nationally. And also,
who was the next pick?
I don't remember.
I mean, it literally was the right pick. You know what I mean? And also,
yeah, but they booed it.
No, I get it. And it also it kind of worked out for the franchise, right? It put the Eagles on the map. I mean, we didn't get much out of it as far as a Super Bowl or anything, but it put the Eagles franchise on the map.
Well, all I'm saying is I don't see how you could take booing, right, out of sports, because
Did he have any like anecdotal research on it or anything? Like what was the premise of so we don't boo and then what?
I think he's like looking at all these other towns where
What the fucking Rays?
The teams win, and just
Win-
I think his
win
argument
what?
is like you don't need. His argument is that you don't need booing and fan accountability to win championships. I think that's his argument.
Show me the life hack.
Do
you think the Kansas City Chiefs don't boo the shit out of them?
I mean, they better. I think that a good fan should boo in the times when it's necessary. Didn't everybody? You got me thinking. Didn't everybody want Ricky Williams?
Yeah, but didn't he go 1?
No. No, definitely not. That year, Tim Couch went number 1. I know that.
That's right. Yeah, and then 3. That's when the Saints traded their whole entire draft board.
Yeah, the Saints ended up with Ricky Williams.
Yeah, that's right.
But he didn't go. It was like 4th or 5th or something.
Still, the right pick was made.
I mean, you can't take Ricky Williams number 2. Come on.
Imagine taking a running back right now at number 2.
Well, wasn't Edgerrin James also in that draft class?
Was he?
And he's a Hall of Famer.
He was really good. He was a lot.
But can you take him number 2?
Well, no, because that's a swing and a chance and a miss. That don't go right.
I think he was in that draft. I should look it up before I sound like a dumbass.
Sound like a dumbass.
All right, let me look it up real quick.
I don't know. Let's. Are we done with the Phillies?
Done with what?
Holy shit! 51 minutes on the Phillies. That's got to be a record.
I mean, we talked about literally every sport. I don't really know if you could say Phillies. Tim Couch, Donovan McNabb, Achilles Smith.
Yeah, Bengals.
Wow. What a terrible pick. Edgerrin James.
Went 4?
4.
Colts.
Forever.
What year was that? 98?
1999.
98 was Peyton Manning. God, the Colts really did a good job there.
That's fire. Yeah. Ricky Williams, Torrey Holt.
Oh no.
Champ Bailey.
Oh no. A lot of Hall of Famers.
That's it. Torrey Holt's not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Which is utterly ridiculous.
It's insane. He's got 13,000 fucking receiving yards. What are we waiting for?
That's 13 seasons of at least 1,000 yards.
13,000 receiving yards.
That's what I'm saying. That's 13 seasons of 1,000 yards.
That is ridiculous, dude.
All right. Where is your... I'm taking over the podcast.
And he was only in the league for 10.
Yeah. It's kind of...
Dude, he had almost 1,700 yards in 2003.
How many?
1696.
So this goes back to like my...
I think that was he was like the greatest show on turf. He was on that team.
Of course. What do you mean? You think? Of course he was.
No. I'm just saying.
That team was so much fun, man. Who was the running back? Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk.
Jesus fucking Christ. Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce.
Yeah.
They had a tight end too. I forget his fucking name, but he was good. And their D was dirty. They had that Michael Sam player.
Yep. What were you gonna do? You're gonna try to change the subject on me?
Oh, I am going to. Are you worried? I'm worried about the division.
Okay.
I'm worried about every team.
You want to get into this week, or are you going to save it for next week?
No, I think we do like a little. I think we talk about how I murdered.
Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah, I want to talk about how I murdered someone. 2 people in my life. My power is at no bounds.
Yeah.
And
watch out.
If I have you on my brain, you're dead. Jason. No, let's just tickle the taint a little bit. I just want to tickle the taint.
Okay.
Let's just say that we've already fed the shower drain and we just want to tickle a little. We just want to tickle.
No surprise downtown, actually. Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
I'm worried
about
all 3 fucking teams.
They're going to be good.
this feels to me that 50% in the division is not going to be good enough. And or obtainable.
So you're saying going 3-3 in the division is not good enough? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think going 3-3 will greatly impact your ability. And I don't know if they don't go. Could they go 2-4?
I think they're going to sweep the Redskins.
David.
They owe them such a.
They owe them Commanders.
So much. Sorry.
And I don't.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
I know, and I'm not even really upset about it. I just
football team.
I don't think there's a world that I can remember where we swept the Pigs. Seriously, I don't remember the last time we've done it. We've done the Giants a bunch. They're minor, but they scare me this year, man. They have two flaws, which arguably is what I talk with you and Jake about the most, is like great O-line play, good QB gets you wins. We've talked about this. I'm talking both sides of the ball on the line. Great play there, and QB gets you, a run at the Super Bowl. Look at the Eagles. So Danny Dimes, we don't know what we're going to get, and their O-line is just fucking trash can. You know what I mean? So, but he can run. He can sling it. Barkley's going to be refreshed. He's going to be looking to do it. I like Waller. I know you guys are down on him. I get it. There's real concern there. Giants have improved, and there's no way to say otherwise, right?
100%.
Commanders. Sam Howell, I thought coming out of North Carolina was one of the best quarterback options for that draft. I know people be like, you're only saying that because it's fucking happening, blah, blah, blah. No. I watch enough college ball to fucking know. Just like I like that Sam Hartman kid out of fucking Notre Dame this year. I couldn't tell you where he went before Notre Dame. I have no idea. I believe Wake Forest. I think Sam Howell greatly improves them. And the funniest thing about the Sam Howell situation is that Ron Rivera, I should have played Sam Howell, blah, 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 blah. And then he fucking trots out Carson Wentz on a week 17 who throws for 47 yards and 3 interceptions on a fucking playoff run. Idiot. Ron Rivera's not a good coach. You can't convince me otherwise. But, dude,
I will not argue.
Their fucking wide receivers are really fucking good. And Dotson falling, and we follow Penn State, so you know that we know this. Dotson falling to them was highway robbery when they already had Scary. Who's their tight end? I think he's good too.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, they have weapons.
Their defense is fucking nasty over there. Their D line is really fucking good. They got that Payne guy, and they got that other one. I want to say Jonathan Adams, but that's the president. But they're good. And listen, Dallas is the dumbest fucking fan base on this fucking world. They are the worst. The dumbest fucking people that walk this earth are Dallas Cowboys fans. And particularly any of them that aren't located in Dallas are even fucking dumber, okay? But like I'm fucking talking about Ernie, that Ernie guy. Listen, there's something about being a homer, and I get it, but then there's just being a blatant fucking dummy. And this is what I said about Twitter is taking a turn for the worse because everything is clickbait material so people can get paid out. And that's all it is right now. You right now cannot look me in the face and say that you wouldn't take Jalen Hurts over Dak Prescott. You can't tell me. No fucking way you're telling me differently. No way.
No.
You can't sit there. And then to sit there and be like, oh, well, A.J. Brown's really not that good. Or Devontae Smith isn't as good as CeeDee Lamb. First off, two different positions. Secondly, I still think that I would take CeeDee Lamb 3 out of that. And that is just bias, right? That is a biased scenario for me, right? But Cowboys fans will be like, I can name 7 wide receivers better than Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. That is delusional. That is not biased fan.
No, I think what the problem is that they're scared, dude. They're scared. They're scared.
Dude,
Think about
just
what happens.
fucking own it. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. I'm telling you right now, I am scared to play the Cowboys twice a year. And you know why? Because as much flaws as Diggs has, he's still a really good fucking corner. The guy opposite of him is a really good fucking corner.
And Micah Parsons is a problem, man.
Fucking well, do we have the cheat code?
I'm just saying he's there though.
No, I know. They're a fucking scary team.
Yeah. these guys get thumped. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they lay some hits down. It's like,
and if you get a good Dak, and Dak's a good quarterback. He's a top 12 quarterback to me. And if he plays like a top 10, he can beat any team, but he doesn't do it consistently enough. Like I look back at that Jaguars game. That's all you need to know about Dak Prescott's career. That's all you need to know. Put that tape on, watch it. You'll see a very good, almost great quarterback, and then oopsie daisy interception to lose the game. So I'm just being honest with you. The division scares me. Their schedule scares me. They're gonna go 8-0 though.
my God. Jesus Christ.
But then the back half of the season is going to be a struggle. But
I think that what's going to save them with the schedule, because like the schedule is really fucking hard, right? But I think what saves them with the schedule is that it's hard. And what I mean by that is that like you don't like in every season and in every year, in every team you ever fucking watch, you always hear them talk about this, or you always like the letdown games, the playing down to the inferior teams, the taking your foot off the gas, whatever. That shit, there's no time for that shit when you have a schedule full of bullets.
Well, okay? there is in the first 8.
And that's where they're going to lose.
Yeah, I know.
So, brace yourself for when they come out and they lose. A dumb game that they shouldn't, because they know, and God forbid if they start 0-1. If they come out and go 0-1, there's going to be problems. People will panic.
Let me tell you this.
Panic.
Do we think as much
as they got to go against primetime Kirk? After I just watched this documentary about Kirk Cousins and I like him now?
I do too. I actually do think he's genuinely a good person.
Yeah, I like him.
No preseason action for anyone, huh?
Nobody.
We worried about that?
I was worried last year and they told me I was wrong, so I'm not worried now.
And you were, right? Agreed?
Yes, apparently. We'll see.
I took Chrissy we had to go to the hospital to get her like an ultrasound on something. And I walk in there wearing an Eagle shirt, and this nurse is just yapping me off about it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Eagles go Birds, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, but I'll tell you what, the preseason has me concerned. And I was thinking, you stupid bitch.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like now I can't talk with you because you don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, if
no one played though. I mean, not even a fun little rep, not one drive.
We have no idea what this off. We're back at square one again, as far as that goes. We have no idea what the offense
is. This year 3? Like. This is year 3 of Sirianni, right?
Yes. We have no idea. Well, okay, so maybe we do. Maybe the offense is the same and it's just a different guy calling the plays. I don't know. But what I do know is that they have 2 fucking brand new coordinators. That's a thing. Like, that's a thing. And like, Bill Belichick, say what you want about him, the guy fucking smart, man.
Yeah.
So they might have problems in the first week.
Oh, they're gonna.
And it's on the road. So like,
and it's a retirement.
Yes, it is. So, week 1.
L.
Upset alert, brother. Upset alert. We can save this totally for next week, but like, let's talk through the schedule just a little bit.
Well, I think we should.
Okay.
I would. By the way, last year I was right. I was one game off.
Were you spot on? Okay, you won off.
I think I was one off, but I could have been spot on. But I nailed that thing. I was proud of that.
You hit the number, yeah. They were close. I can't remember what you said. We should listen back.
Yeah, we'll have to listen back. We'll have our intern listen back.
All right. So listen here. First 4 games at New England, home against Minnesota on primetime Thursday, at Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield, primetime Monday, and home against Washington at 1. What's
4-1?
That's the 4 games, so that's too many.
I thought you said you were doing the 5.
So 3-1.
3-1.
So they lose to New England and then they win the 3.
Yeah. Or honestly, I know the Vikings can't hold a candle to us, but it just feels like at some point Justin Jefferson's gonna bite us.
It does. It feels like that.
Yeah.
And if I'm looking at this, like we always chalk up the Vikings as a win.
Yeah.
Because we own them. But I don't know. I feel like something's due.
I think week 3 of Baker Mayfield is a win unless he's somehow playing like, MVP status football. You know what I mean? Week 3, getting Tampa Bay at week 3 is almost optimal because he's either going to be really depressed or feeling himself, but he's not good. You know what I mean?
I see a pathway where after those first 4 games that they're 2-2.
Rams,
win.
Jets,
win.
Miami,
tough.
Washington,
win.
Yeah, you're high on this sweep. Oh,
I
shit,
do.
no.
I think. Yeah, I think they sweep. I think they sweep Washington. I think they beat the Rams. I think they're going to lose. I think they're going to beat the Jets. Okay, I'll put it this way. I think they're going to split either the Jets and Miami. They're going to lose one of them.
No way they win both, right?
To me, no. And the Jets have all this clout right now, right? So, that's going to be a big deal game, But I mean, so what is that? How many games is that? 8?
Yeah.
So after 8 games, I could see them 5-3.
Yeah. And you're not complaining.
No. But then you got the gauntlet. And it's a fucking gauntlet, dude.
Cowboys. Bye. Kansas City. That means Buffalo's next. Buffalo. Niners. Fuck the Niners. Those whiny ass pussies. The Eagles better fucking take it to them. They crushed the Niners 49-7.
I honestly think they're going to destroy the Niners.
I agree with you. I think they split with Dallas, and I think they're going to beat Kansas City. I think they're going to beat Kansas City and Buffalo, lose to Dallas.
They're going to lose both to Dallas?
What is it, back-to-back weeks we have Dallas?
No, it's Dallas bye. So are they winning the home Dallas game?
Losing
the home Dallas game.
Yes, and we're going to win it in Dallas.
Okay, so then you're going to go lose, and then you're going to the bye, and then you're going to go at Kansas City off the bye, win. Home against Buffalo, win. Home against San Fran, win. At Dallas, win.
Yo.
Come on, dude. There's no way.
I'm getting rock hard, baby.
Now you're getting a fucking homer boner.
Yeah, I got to. I'm gonna have to really look at the schedule before next week.
Yeah, so we have some things to shake out here.
You could go every other one though. You could go win, bye, lose, win, lose. No, win. Let me think here. Win, win, lose, win, lose. Yeah, 2-2. You go 2-2 there.
2-2. You got 2 Dallases in there though, so you got to be 3-2.
No. I'm saying from the Cowboys to the Niners. So Cowboys, Kansas City, Bills.
I got you.
Niners. 2-2 should be the goal. I mean, I know Florida is the goal, but 2-2.
Okay, so then you're 7-5.
I'm okay. I'm still okay.
You're 7-5 through week 13.
Now see me at week 13 because your old boy going to be melting.
Okay, so now you're going to Dallas. And that's a win?
It has to be. It has to be. If you want to be if you want to go back, it has to be.
Then you're at Seattle.
I don't think Seattle's all that to sniff at.
Okay. And then you're home against the Giants, home against that fucking turncoat bitch pussy Jonathan Gannon, and then away at the Giants. I can't wait to post that fucking meme I made like 6 months ago.
Oh my god, Dave's hatred for Jonathan Gannon is my ultimate. It gives me life.
I fucking hate him so much.
Shit, that's fucking funny, bro.
I showed Kenny a meme 6 months ago that I want to post after we beat them.
it's been locked and loaded.
All right, so
I just fucking Arizona. What a fucking poverty franchise.
So like, are you 11-6? 12-5? You know, like
what gets you a bye? 5 losses?
It's probably going to be 12 or 13 wins is my guess.
Yeah, so what is that? 5 or less losses, right?
Yeah, 5 or 4. And there's obviously 4 losses on this schedule.
Oh, huge.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not mad at whatever 6 losses is.
11-6.
Yeah, it's right because it was 11-5.
I mean, 11-6 barely wins the division.
I know.
Might not win a division, in fact.
But there's 6. There's very good potential for 6 losses on that schedule.
100%. But you need home field.
You don't need it. You want
home
it.
Field. Next week's gonna be fun.
You know what? It's not gonna be fun.
What?
18 grueling, heartburn-filled fucking weeks to only go vacation in paradise to come home to probably the highest of highs that you could be going into halftime to the lowest of lows you could be at the end of a fucking game. What a roller coaster the playoffs were for me, man.
I did it, by the way. I watched the
Idiot. No fucking way.
I did. I watched it.
No, you'll see me hanging in the raft. Oh, by the way, you know who I'm worried about? And if you're drafted in fantasy.
Oh, speaking of, we got to get that off the ground.
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm sure there's 8 people that want to do that.
I mean, 10's a sweeter spot to be at, though, right?
You want 10?
Well, I don't know. I mean, 8, everyone has a player. 10, there's like 3% strategy there, right?
12, it's real hard.
12, I'm out.
What happened? What did you see?
Oh, Pickens.
Yeah, what about him?
I'm a Pickens fan, and if you have the draft pick, you better get him. He is going to light up for the Steelers, man. And Pickett, I wouldn't have him in fantasy, but he's going to bounce back too.
I like him too.
I love Pickens. So, not really a sleeper. I'm sure there's 1,000,005 people on him, but I would grab him if you could. So should we tell him the murder story?
Yeah, so Kenny, we pretty strongly believe Kenny is 100% responsible for the death of Bob Barker.
And the death of my bus driver when I was in 6th grade.
Well, I didn't know about this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My powers, I never know when they're going to strike, but when they strike, they come in big and furious.
Is there a lightning bolt on your forehead?
It's actually on my taint. So you got
that makes more sense.
You got to go through the jungle, you know, and find it.
To the jungle.
So I was cutting the grass, and I somehow, well, I did. Oh, and I also killed the bunnies. I killed the bunnies this year.
Again?
No, I'm saying like I got a lot of murder on my mind.
I got you.
So I texted the group chat and I said, "Yo, do you guys know that Bob fucking Barker was still alive?" And then everyone was like, "No way. He can't be alive." I'm like, "Yeah, 99.5. He's going to make it to 100." Right? And literally, was it like 2 days later?
They put the jinx on that shit.
2 days later, Bob Barker is fucking dead. You guys are welcome. I did that shit.
Unbelievable.
honestly, it's it took a lot out of me. I didn't want to do it, but God said make her sacrifice.
Where do we go from here?
I said Bob Barker's been sucking the dick of Price is Right for 300 years. So my bus driver.
Do you want to tell the joke? Do you want to tell the Bob Barker joke?
What is it?
He was the closest to 100 without.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was fucking good. That was you said.
The internet is fucking.
I love the internet. I love the internet.
Ruthless.
You know me, man. Nothing's off limits. 9/11.
What's the deal with your bus driver?
Oh my god. So, I think it was like 4th, 5th, or 6th grade. I don't fucking remember. But this old crotchety, grumpy old fucking man was the worst, right? I believe his name was Rick, maybe. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. So one day, we were always the last, like, 3 stops, right? Pinecrest. And, you're young. You're jumping from seat to seat. You're fucking making a racket because, you're about to go play outside with your Sting wrestling doll. All right?
You're being an asshole.
Yeah, And so this fucking guy, I remember this to this day. I jumped from the right side of the bus to the left side of the bus to sit with Ben Anderson, okay? And when I did that, this motherfucker slammed on the brakes. Okay? Now, mind you, there were still a bunch of fucking people on the bus. It's not like, I was the only one that was fucking monkeying around, all right?
Uh-huh.
So he fucking scolds me in front of this fucking bus full of my closest friends because they're all in the neighborhoods. This is going through my neighborhoods, man.
Yep.
Made me cry on the fucking bus.
Ooh.
Right? I cried in front of my friends. I had tears of emotion.
You went home and made a voodoo doll?
I literally got off the bus. My brother picks me up from the bus stop. And we had about a half a mile walk to the bus stop. Not making that number up. It was fucking forever. Probably 0.2. I was a little chunky then too. So we're walking and I utter these death words. I just hope the bus driver dies. I said those words. That night, that fucker slipped on ice and smacked the back of his head off the step on the bus and died.
Holy shit, dude.
I have powers and I don't know how to contain them. And when they come, the bus driver knows, Bob Barker knows, that family of bunnies knows. I'm a motherfucking menace.
Yeah, you hear that in the alley? Don't fuck around.
Yeah.
By the way, Kenny, I found out some information. The Eagles swept the season series with the Redskins in 2017, in 2018, and in 2019.
Why does it feel like a lifetime ago?
I mean, it was a while ago, but it wasn't like
okay. While you have your fancy dancy thing up, when's the last time they went 6-0 in the division?
Oh God,
I was gonna say 94, like when they were the fucking worst.
Yeah, I don't think it was 94. That's gonna be harder to look up.
I bet you too that they probably went 6-0 and then still had a losing record.
Yeah, probably. Let me see. I don't know. This is hard. You're asking like a weird question.
I know. No, just right. Last time, the easiest way to do those is like last time a NFL team went 6-0 in their division, and then that at least will give you someone or something.
Yeah.
No big deal. That's what I do at work all day. Nothing.
Okay, the last time the Eagles swept the NFC East was.
Did that search work?
Roughly. I do it differently than
you.
I do. 2004.
Super Bowl year.
Yep.
I tell you what, man. 2000 is this the year they do it again?
2004 hurt so bad too.
Yeah, I told you. I mean, I was at my.
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit.
Yeah, it was just a little young for my realm, which is crazy to say out loud. You know what I mean? Because how hardcore I am into it.
Right. But 2004 was a long ass time ago. So
yeah.
Fuck. All right, so next week, Kenny,
Yeah.
Eagles roundtable, Eagles preview. We're gonna have like 5 or 6 fucking guys in here. We're gonna be talking about the Eagles. We're gonna have some shit prepared. I'm actually gonna ask them to prepare some shit
I'm not doing it.
and come in with some thoughts on things. I'm gonna give it like 4 fucking topics, and they can do it, or 5, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna do that for the Eagles, and you know, we'll make some predictions. We'll give out some records. You know, we'll do the thing.
Bryce Harper at the end of the game, like his post game, someone said Bryce just shouted out Chuck and Mount Airy and said he was going to go deep for him. What is going on?
Yeah, no. So Lou just texted me while we were on the podcast.
Yeah,
and he told me that Bryce Harper said that he actually admitted that he listens to WIP sometimes during the day, and he heard a guy Chuck call WIP, and he said he hit the homer for Chuck.
how can you not be romantic about baseball?
I love Bryce Harper.
Oh, dude, easily. Oh, we could do. It's kind of late in the cast.
115 mile per hour piss missile.
I love a good piss missile.
My friend Mike loves when you say piss missile.
You really gotta get it in there. That like piss.
What did you want to do? You said it's late in the podcast. What did you want to do?
I wanted to do my Mount Rushmore, but we'll do that after the season starts.
Yeah, let's save the Mount Rushmore, and we didn't even get to East Bay. I really wanted to talk about that.
Oh shit!
You forgot to remind me,
bro. I don't even know what planet I'm on right now.
All right, listen, Eagles thing, preseason thing next week. Phils are on a fucking heater. Don't let anyone tell you different. Kenny's eyes are crazy, and we are done. We love you.
We don't. We love you all.
We will talk to you and see you next week.
Meow 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 meow.
Goodbye.